What is going on, y'all? It is the Caveman back at it again with another video. Wow, I mean, what a day to be a Sabres fan. We finally have light. We have life in this city. There's actually some energy. We haven't seen energy coming from a hockey standpoint in this city for a very long time now. Before we talk about the actual reason why, you guys know the drill around here. Mott's applesauce, if you're ever hungry, thirsty, whatever it might be, Mott's applesauce will satisfy whatever satisfying you need to satisfy with the Caveman guarantee. I promise it will never fail ya. Last night, the Buffalo Sabres took down the Vegas Golden Knights 3-1 in Jack Eichel's homecoming matchup. This game had a lot of hype surrounding it. The storyline was tremendous, and it certainly lived up to the hype if you're a Sabres fan. Usually when it comes to storybook endings or poetic justice or anything of the sort, the Buffalo Sabres or Buffalo sports in general are constantly on the wrong ends of these things. But in this particular case, it was the complete opposite. If you're watching this video, I probably don't have to recap very much because you definitely saw everything that went down. But either way, the first goal was scored by the young kid we got in return for Jack Eichel, Peyton Krebs, and he did Jack Eichel celebration, which was absolutely cold-blooded.
Get going. Pass it, Brett. Score! Take the pass from Hinostroza. Hinostroza slides this across as Krebs beats every...
And then the third goal, of course, was scored by Alex Tuck, the other major piece we got in said transaction. He took the puck from Jack Eichel at the blue line, went down the ice, and sealed the deal.
Kept in by Eichel on the point, but taken by Tuck. Tuck to seal it. Bad angle. Goal!
It really could not have went any better for the Buffalo Sabres and the fans. I mean, honest to God, when I tell you things like this just don't happen here in Buffalo, I mean it. Although I did not get to attend the game, you could just tell the energy and the atmosphere was next level in comparison to how it's been over the last few years now. And everybody thinks that there's just no Sabres fans here. We're not a hockey town. People forget what we have here in Buffalo as hockey fans. We're really a tight-knit community when it comes to all of our sports teams. And people think just because the Sabres are bad and we've gone into hiding that all of a sudden we don't exist. And funny enough, the owners of the Buffalo Sabres seem to think that themselves. Kim Pegula went on an interview not too long ago and said that she doesn't believe that there's much crossover between Sabres and Bills fans, which if you lived in Buffalo for at least 10 years would know that that's an absolute load of bullshit. I don't know what data or what document she's using to back that claim up with, but it's just the farthest thing from true. We saw that yesterday in the game against the Vegas Golden Knights. It was a completely meaningless game, but we wanted to go and show support for the hockey team with the homecoming of Jack Eichel, the whole narrative. Obviously, this city is very passionate about their hockey. It's just that ever since you took over Pegula's, it's been a dog shit show, so we just haven't had anything to root for. Anyways, let's get off that topic. We did end up coming out with the victory, obviously, and then after the game, it even got spicier. Jack Eichel was being asked questions about the game, and he said this.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy it's over. Let's move on.
Were you surprised at the level of intensity of the crowd? The moves?
That's about the loudest I've heard this place ever. Really, after it only took 7 years of me leaving for them to get into the game. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there was mixed. You know, it was a nice tribute, and you know, there was plenty of people here that were supporting me, and there was plenty of people here that were booing me. So they must just be booing me because they wish I was still here. I don't know.
I mean, my lord, I've been a Jack Eichel supporter, a Jack Eichel backer. I've tried to defend him as much as I can, but my lord, that interview is A, funny, and B, very unhelpful for his own case. I mean, he really acted like a little bit of a baby and out of pocket in that press conference. But I can't lie, if I were him, I would be hella annoyed. Like, I'd be stupid pissed off as well. Like, I can't lie. But as a Sabres fan, even though I still really love Jack Eichel and I hope he has success down the line, even after all of his press conference antics, it still was pretty funny. When it comes to, you know, a hockey chirping standpoint, when it comes to the rivalry sense, it really just creates that fire under everybody's ass that the next time the Vegas Golden Knights and the Buffalo Sabres match up, this is just going to carry over. And that game was physical. It was chippy. You could tell that they really wanted to win that game, the Sabres did. There really hasn't been that kind of energy surrounding a Buffalo Sabres game individually ever since like the 10-game win streak, which feels like 14,000 years ago at this point. But yeah, it was electric. It was awesome. I just really hope that even though this moment is extremely amazing, it's not the highlight of the Buffalo Sabres fans and franchise for the next 5 years. I hope we actually can continue building on what we got going, and we really could start to elevate ourselves to be a competitive, competent talented team down the line. Anyway, yeah, this had to be talked about. I'm a Sabres fan and talk about hockey on this channel occasionally, but when there's something to talk about for the Sabres, I'm not going to talk about them. There was something to talk about. It was an amazing feeling. Hopefully we can build off of this, but as always, if you have any thoughts, please leave them down in the comment section below. I will return with the NFL talk soon enough because there's still plenty to go, but if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. If you want to hit the bell to be notified when I upload, I'd appreciate that. You want to go over to Twitter, follow me over there. I'd appreciate that as well. I have a TikTok down in the description that I think you should check out, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.